No, I never told you how much I love you. I didn't tell you enough, but my God, I love you so much, baby.
I love you so much.
Don't leave me, baby. Please don't leave me.
Can't buy your love, don't even wanna try. Sometimes the truth won't make you happy, so I'm not gonna lie. But don't ever question if my heart beats only for you. It beats only for you. No, I'm far from perfect, nothing like your entourage. I can't grant you any wishes, I won't promise you the stars. But don't ever question if my heart beats only for you. It beats only for you. 'Cause when you've given up, when no matter what you do, it's never good enough. When you never thought that it could ever get this tough, that's when you feel my kind of love. And when you're crying out, when you're falling and can't pick your head off the ground, when the friends you thought you had haven't stuck around, that's when you feel my kind of love.
Jackie, come in, love. It's getting cold.
Where is he?
Reese. What do you mean?
Where have they taken him?
To the hospital.
Why? He's dead. He's dead, isn't
He is. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Do you think she felt it? Maddie. No, love. They carried her away really quickly. I don't think they wanted us to see. But maybe they managed to do something in the ambulance. Maybe she's still alive.
No. Maddie died straight away. There was nothing they could have done. Let's get you upstairs, eh? Get you cleaned up.
I've spoken to your mum and dad. They know you're safe. Come and sit down, son.
I was too slow. I didn't get to them in time. Maddie and Neil.
Jono.
Have you heard from the hospital? Is George gonna be okay?
I haven't talked to anyone yet. I'll call the hospital later. Come on, come and sit down.
Where's Tom?
Tom's fine, he's fine. He's upstairs with Darren. Come on.
This is all my fault. I knew you didn't want us to get married. If only we didn't run off.
Hold it right there, Jono. You didn't cause the accident.
But I knew. I knew we shouldn't have taken the minibus. I knew we shouldn't have been driving too fast.
But you couldn't have known what was going to happen. No one could. Jono, look at me. It was an accident. A terrible, tragic accident. And instead of blaming yourself, try remembering you saved lives. Sinead and Ruby. Jono, you're a hero, son. You're a real hero. You're gonna walk away from this. You're gonna live your life without regrets. Come here. You're gonna make a fine soldier. And I know you're gonna make a finer husband.
Dear Jackie, writing you this letter's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. It's the only way I can tell you why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm leaving you. I'm walking away from our marriage. Not because of you, but because of who I've become, who I've always been. And I'm so sorry to do this to you. You deserve more than this, more than me. You've been through so much. I can't be the one to cause you any more pain. I never expected to want to be with anyone apart from you. But it's in me. It's who I am. I wish I could have been more of the man that you wanted me to be. But I can't. I met someone else. I didn't mean to. It just happened. And I hate myself for doing this to you.
Oh, sweetheart, are you okay? I'm using Sinead. No.
We just heard about the crash, didn't we?
Yeah, me too. I was just on my way and Annalise called. Bart, are you okay?
No, I need to see Sinead. I need to know she's all right.
What the hell are you doing here? Maddie and Neil are dead because of you. You made her freak out. She was driving too fast because of you. This is all your fault, Bart.
No.
Yes, Bart. Dead.
George! That's enough, okay? Listen, none of you knew about the brakes, okay? It was an accident.
The brakes?
Yeah, a minibus. I forgot to get it fixed, okay? So whatever it is you guys are arguing about and whoever you're blaming, just stop. Because Maddie would never have been able to stop that accident from happening.
So you knew that the minibus shouldn't have been on the road?
I didn't know you guys were gonna steal it, did I? George!
Brendan, it's me. Listen, there's been an accident at the wedding and it's Steve. He's in hospital and he's... Listen,
Come here, love. You know there was an accident at the wedding.
Lazy text. But she didn't say much.
Right, well, the bus, it veered off the road and it crashed into the venue where everybody was.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Reese.
He didn't make it, love.
He's dead.
I see you now. Maddie and she.
All right.
And Neil.
All right.
And Neil.
Shush. It's all right. Mrs. O'Connor.
Yeah.
And you must be Sinead.
How is she, Doctor?
Well, we've done a series of tests, and it looks like you've had a very lucky escape.
Oh, thank goodness, eh?
And you'd be pleased to know the baby's fine, too.
Sorry, excuse me.
The baby, we've got the scanner back, and everything looks normal. I'm sorry, Sinead, you did know you were pregnant.
Hollyoaks, sponsored by the Nikon Coolpix S30-300.
One discovery will make them targets.
You think I know we're rolling up on? Move, move, move!
End of Watch in cinemas November 23rd.
Each delicious spoonful of Muller Corner is an art form, like pointillism, for those who explore repetition to achieve a taste sensation. Muller Corner, delicious yoghurt your way. And now introducing new limited edition Orange Chocolate Crunch, as voted for by you.
Be still, my child. Be still, my child. Vamos a volar.
With our new Domino's Pizza box office. Order any pizza from domino's.co.uk and you can also stream a choice of top movies online. Domino's, now delivering the movies.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me.
It wasn't so long ago that this lot were feeling a little poorly, but now they've bounced back to their adorable selves. It's all because Calpol 6 Plus is tough on pain and fever without being harsh on the tummy.
Argos it and get a free £5 voucher when you spend £50 or a free £10 voucher when you spend £100. Argos it.
Wow.
Hey, I'm Kevin Bacon, center of the universe, connected to everything, everywhere. Check this out. I was in Footloose, danced to some great numbers. Carol Vorderman's great with numbers, even better with figures. Won 2011 Rear of the Year. In rhyming slang, that's a great Harris, but the greatest Harris is Rolf. Sang about two little boys. One of them's name was Charlie. Charlie bit the other one's finger. YouTube sensation. And when you get 4G, you could skip straight to the part where Charlie sinks his teeth in without waiting donkeys for it to buffer. Charlie Dimmock bit my finger once. Could have been worse. Could have been my hardy perennials.
Less buffering with super fast mobile 4G, only on EE.
Right, therapy. What do I really want from therapy? Relax, take it quick and easy. Whip through a couple of my issues, drugs, career, women, the way I can't probably go to sleep unless I'm wearing a woolly hat. And he'll be like, dude, you're cool. Everyone does the woolly hat thing.
The new series of Peep Show starts Sunday the 25th of November on 4. Hollyoaks, sponsored by the Nikon Coolpix S30-300.
Stephen Hay? No. Yeah. Anyone know who Stephen Hay is?
My husband, please. I just want to see my husband.
Stephen.
Brendan, wait.
Stephen!
Don't go in there! Brendan, wait!
It looks like you're 4, maybe 5 weeks into your pregnancy. It's a miracle that the baby survived the impact of the crash. You'll need to inform your GP, as you'll need to be monitored. I could ask one of our midwives to come and have a chat with you if that would help.
Yeah, thanks. I taught you about being careful. No. Hey. Oh, come here. It's all right. Hey, it'll be all right.
Go easy, will you, Mum? Don't start. No, at the end of the day, she's lost her husband today. We really don't need you getting drunk and sobbing over a photo.
No chance of that.
What?
Nothing.
Really, Mum, I don't want to be holding your hair back later while you're chucking up in the toilet.
Don't worry, you won't have to. It's already in a clip.
Mum, I need to make some calls.
No, you don't, love.
I do. I need to speak to his mum and dad. What do I say? Oh, God. What do I say, Mum? He's left me, Mum. Oh, God. Oh, God. Mum.
I said get out of here! Get out! No, stay me! What am I doing? I have to see my mom. Oh, don't get out! No! No, please! They get over no right. Of course they will.
Just going for a walk.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just need some fresh air.
Well, I'll go and get changed. I'll come with you.
No, you stay here and rest. I won't be far. Just be out the front.
I love you.
I love you too.
Cheryl.
Thank you for letting me know. Take care. That was Cheryl. Steve's still in a bad way.
Yeah, Lucas, I was asleep.
Do you know what's happened?
No, not really. Are you all right?
Darren?
Who was driving? Who was driving? It was Maddie. All right, come on. We're gonna go and pay her parents a visit, then her, then the police.
Darren, you can't.
Can't I? That little bitch killed Reese. She's left 2 kids in there. I don't even know if the dad is alive or dead.
Hang on a minute.
The dad, we are going now.
Darren, she's dead.
Of course she is.
What am I gonna do?
Nothing, for now.
I don't want to be pregnant.
Pregnant? Hey, to Bart McQueen. Oh, of all people.
Oh. It's not that bad.
I mean it. You can't tell anyone about the crash. Do you know how many people died because of us?
Us?
You came with me when I asked you to. You ran away from the accident as well.
Cheryl, can you take me home, please?
Yes, of course.
Bart?
No, I'm just gonna wait for Sinead.
Come on, sweetheart, let's get you home, right?
can't stop thinking about it. It just keeps going round and round in my head. Maddie and Neil.
Still can't believe it.
We nearly died.
But we didn't. So someone's looking down on us.
How are we going to get through this?
Together. That's how.
I'm scared.
Of what?
I don't know. I just feel it.
There's nothing to be scared of. It's gonna be tough for a while, but we'll manage. We've got everything to live for, Rubes. So let's live it big, yeah?
Yeah.
And none of this Gretna Green rubbish. When we get married, we're doing it properly.
Do you mean that?
Of course I do. Can't have the girl I love missing out on the biggest day of her life. Hey. You okay? You sure?
Yeah. Where were you, Bart? After the crash, you weren't there?
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I had to get away if the police had found me, then...
They'd known you were stoned. You left us, Bart. To save your own skin, you left me. People died, Bart.
Don't you think I know that? But the most important thing is that you're okay. Yeah? I mean, what did the doctor say?
Nothing.
Sinead?
Just go away.
Sinead?
I mean it, Bart. Do one before me mum gets back. You're the last person she wants to see.
You won't tell anyone, will you? Tell me the story about the stars.
You know it.
I know, but tell me again.
Okay, come on, come in. Well, when I was about 5 or 6, I used to climb out of bed in the middle of the night. I'd go over to the window and look up at the sky, and all the stars would be out. And I used to talk to them, because my mum told me they were angels. Well, sometimes I still talk to them. And this one time, I asked them, would I have a boyfriend?
Dreams are like angels, they keep at bay. Love is the light scaring darkness away. I'm so in love with you. Make love your goal. The power of love, a force from above.
bored. Let's go inside, okay? Johnny? No, Johnny. Jack! Frankie, please! Please help me, please!
For support information on issues raised in tonight's episode, go to e4.com/Hollyoaks.
Make love your goal.
Hollyoaks, sponsored by the Nikon Coolpix S30-300.
Tonight at 9, Darren Brown concludes his unbelievable experiment. It's time to have a little fear and faith.
Dispatches investigates. MPs, are they still at it? Monday at 8 on 4.
There's something going on in my head.
Where is Jessica Hyde?
I'm an innocent man. Tell me the truth.
I don't trust you anymore.
It was an accident.
It's true.
It's not that bad.
Where is Jessica Hyde?
All I'm on is peace. I liked you, Karen.
I loved you.
You're in a very serious situation. No, I'm not. You are.
Look, I stayed for nothing.
Excuse me, Prime Minister, I'm sorry to disturb you. You're treating it as an act of war.
Blenheim, Britain's biggest palace. An ancestral home with a checkered history. And some big challenges ahead of it.
It's rather like having a high-maintenance wife.
A troubled relationship between the aging Duke and his notorious ex-convict and ex-addict son. Can it survive the constant battle to run a huge country estate in austerity Britain?
You can't predict the future.
And how will its heir cope with the responsibility?
Can't divulge that.
This is privileged access into a privileged world. The Aristocrats, Blenheim Palace, Thursday at 9 on 4.
It's Come Down With Me's maiden voyage across the channel to the island of Jersey in an hour. But first on 4, including a special unreported world from the Dominican Republic, it's the Channel 4 News with Krishnan Gurumurthy.
A pathetic election turnout between 10 and 20% leaves all political parties with bloody noses. Why didn't voters care? Good evening. If fewer than 1 in 10 voters in your area elected you, your election might be legal, but do you have the moral authority to do anything? The electorate in England and Wales showed it couldn't care less about police commissioners, and parliamentary by-election turnouts were pitiful too. Tonight, why didn't people take part? And while Labour won Corby from the Conservatives, it was a grim end to John Prescott's political career in Humberside. Also tonight, Israel mobilises reservists as militants in Gaza target Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. But will Egypt take sides in a ground war? And after the news at 7:30, Unreported World goes baseball mad. In the extraordinary incubator of Dominican Republic, they dream of stardom in America's major leagues. So Labour have won their first by-election seat from the Conservatives in 15 years. Andy Sawford captured Corby with a swing of almost 13%. The road to Downing Street runs through Corby, he proclaimed, leaving many pointing out that depends on where you're going from. But with fewer than 1 in 5 people bothering to vote, the elections for new police and crime commissioners were a flop, as our political editor Gary Gibbon reports.
Time marched slowly at polling stations yesterday. Some turned up to elect commissioners, to set police budgets and strategy, but in some areas nearly 90% didn't bother. The government insisted it was not a shambles.
And look, turnout was always going to be low when you're electing a new post for the first time. But remember, these police and crime commissioners are replacing organisations that weren't directly elected at all.
Turnout across England and Wales looks like averaging around 15%. That beats the previous worst record turnout at the European Parliament elections 13 years ago. It's about half the average turnout in May's local elections, way below the turnout at the last general election. Many candidates blamed the government for choosing a mid-November date and not raising the profile of the elections.
The government itself did raise people's awareness of the elections. We had advertising campaigns showing people about the elections.
But the Prime Minister never campaigned. Was he just trying to sort of long finger a project that wasn't really taking off very well?
No, the candidates have been up and down the country campaigning very hard. We're all disappointed in the low turnout.
In Newport, one ballot box turned out to be completely empty. The Electoral Commission said the low turnout was a concern for all who care about democracy. It warned the government a year ago that something like this would happen with a late autumn standalone election not tied to other council or parliamentary elections. Police authority constituencies vary enormously in population size, but with 2 results still to come in, Labour had won 13 of the police commissioner elections, the Conservatives 15, and there were 11 independent candidates elected.
Andrew Sawford is duly elected as the Member of Parliament.
Labour won Corby from the Conservatives in a parliamentary by-election, turning a Tory majority of 2,000 into a 7,700 Labour majority.
Make no mistake, since this constituency existed, no party has formed a government without winning here. The road to Downing Street runs through Corby.
Labour won with the help of Lib Dem defectors. The Lib Dems plummeted from 15% of the vote 2 years ago to just below 5%, losing their deposit. UKIP managed to push them into 4th place.
The Conservative vote didn't drop that much. It dropped mainly because of the arrival of UKIP on the scene, because there wasn't a UKIP candidate in the last election here. And, you know, you're absolutely right that we're getting the blame for everything and the Conservatives are getting praise for our policies.
It was UKIP's best by-election performance ever, and will add to the pressure on David Cameron from those in his party who want him to harden the line on Europe.
Well, we'll be hearing more about the elections for police and crime commissioners in a moment, but I'm joined first by the Conservative Party chairman, Grant Shapps, and Labour's Shadow Home Secretary, Yvette Cooper. If people are being elected on not majorities, but with 10% of the vote in some areas, are you worried about the political breakdown?
Well, I think it's a real problem that you've seen these police and crime commissioner elections turn into a complete shambles. And the government was warned about this by the Electoral Reform Society, by the Electoral Commission. And